I'm Lucy Edwards, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios, and today I'm at Coldwell Banker, Atlanta, Georgia, and I have two beautiful guests. So please meet Laura Rittenberg. And Laura is the president of Georgia and Carolinas, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, and then I have a pleasure to be with Leslie Williamson, and Leslie is the marketing director, and you are in charge of team marketing, so we can talk about that in a minute.
Absolutely. I'm in charge of field strategy marketing.
Field strategy marketing. That's even more important because that's really the base of the marketing for your realtors and for your agents. So maybe we should start with you, Leslie. What about your job, which is not a job, it's an adventure, I'm sure, every morning when you meet with your agents. What about your position that helps agents develop and create their marketing strategies?
It is so important. It is about strategic marketing for all the agents, how to implement and move forward with a marketing plan, branding themselves, how do they sell their listings, how do they work with buyers. So if an agent doesn't have a strategy, then it's a lot of spaghetti going against the wall. And we want to collaborate one-on-one with the agents to help them make more money and be successful in their businesses.
That's exactly what it has to be, right? Because they have to come to work in the morning and they need to focus on what they're doing, and everything else, it's up to you to support them.
It is. It could be, about their marketing, spotlight marketing program, which I think we're going to talk about later on. Or it could be how to do an open house or how to create a marketing plan to brand myself and get my name out there in the real estate world.
What about you, Laura? So what is your position involved, and how you interact with your agents?
Well, as the president of the Atlanta and Carolina markets, I feel like my number one priority is to empower my leadership team to provide the support that is necessary to attract talent and to cultivate our agents and help those agents build their very best business.
And I understand you've been with Coldwell Banker for quite some time, and you have such a fascinating story. Can we talk about how you got involved in real estate and how you got involved with Coldwell Banker?
Well, absolutely. I'd love to share a little bit of my story. I've been in real estate for a very long time. Let's just say all of my adult life and then some. I actually started in southeastern Idaho as a sales associate, and I did that because I really couldn't find anyone who would pay me what I thought I was worth. So that began my real estate journey. Ultimately, I ended up in Denver with my own real estate company, and I opened that company in 1992. And we had a great deal of success. I also had a licensing school and a mortgage company. But it became very apparent that in order for my agents to be successful competing against agents who worked for companies like Coldwell Banker, that we needed more technology, more marketing, more strategy than I could provide as an independent operator. So I looked for a partner, and it was very clear that Coldwell Banker was the best partner for us. They had that global presence, very forward-thinking strategies. And so in 2000, I partnered with Coldwell Banker, sold my company to them. And that was really the reason that I chose Coldwell Banker. But I want to tell you that the reason that I have stayed here since 2000 is because of our integrity and company philosophy. We feel very strongly that if you give your word, you keep your word. If you do the right thing happens, and no commission is worth your reputation, not even once.
That's so beautifully said. And I'm so happy that you've been with Coldwell Banker for 22 years now, and you enjoy every day of it. And it's also, you move around a little. You've been to so many states. How many states did you cover?
I practiced real estate in 9 states, but I was the regional vice president on Long Island, then in Connecticut, Fairfield County, Connecticut. Then I was the president on Long Island, and I've been in Atlanta since 2017. In the past 3 years, the Carolinas has also been part of my territory.
What an adventure.
It is an adventure. I love every minute of it.
That is great. What about you, Leslie? How did you get into real estate, and how long you've been in the business?
Oh my goodness. I think I have Laura beat. I've been in the business for over 23 years with Coldwell Banker.
Okay.
So I started in 1999 working with Coldwell Banker, the condo store, and we took over and focused on new home developments and working with all the new home builders to help them brand and market their buildings, their townhome developments, or their single-family residential developments. Then I moved into the residential side several years later and started working on the resale end.
So you were probably also involved in the very beginning with the listing concierge program, and
Absolutely, yes. We rolled out Listing Concierge. Very excited about it. You know, as I said before, we call it our Spotlight marketing program for agents, because it's a full circle 360-degree marketing program that the agents can use to help sell the listings that they have, whether it be video, photography, emails, direct mail, brochures, digital. So it runs the whole 360-degree gamut. And it not only helps sell the listing, but it helps the agent brand themselves and win more listings.
Exactly. And marketing strategy is it's fundamental. You have to have it, and the agent has to be focused. And I think doesn't matter if you are seasoned, though I'm not crazy about that word. If you are well experienced or brand new agent, Listing Concierge really helps you focus on what you are offering to your seller, and different programs are available that they can pick and choose what's available for that particular listing, because every property deserves something special.
Lucy, I think you're absolutely right. And, you know, in addition to helping agents build their brand, I think that marketing really makes a difference for sellers. I think it's very important that in this market where properties are moving so quickly, that we take every step possible to make sure that every buyer looking for a property in a particular area and price range knows about a new listing that becomes available. As recently as yesterday, I was speaking with an agent here in Atlanta that has a $3 million listing that was on the market prior with another company. And she's had this listing now for about a week, and it's already under contract, of course, as a result of her extraordinary marketing, which is Listing Concierge, among some of the things that she does.
That brings me to the question of competition, of shortage of inventory, rising interest rates. How are you helping? Not that they need help, your agents are well educated and they're very progressive, but how are you guiding them in those strange, difficult sometimes times in the market?
Well, it's certainly been an unusual time in my, do I want to say 40 plus years in this industry. I've never experienced anything like what we're seeing today. With the multiple offer situation, there's one thing that we know for sure. The only way to win every multiple bid situation is to be the listing agent. So one of the things that we have really done is helped our agents shift their focus to be listing based, and also to provide a number of strategies that are unique to Coldwell Banker that will help them generate listing leads that they don't have to buy, they don't have to pay for, they own no referral fee for, so that they can grow their listing inventory and shift their business model a little bit.
Well, coming back to online reputation for your agents, and I understand that you help them brand themselves, and you are creating websites and logos, and it just, I mean, the Listing Concierge program absolutely offers so much. What else are you offering or recommending for your agents to investigate to keep their online reputation on top level? As you know, everyone gets Googled, and before you are hired to represent the house or to represent the buyer, more likely some of the clients will Google you.
I'm going to have a thought, and then I'm sure that Leslie would like to weigh in on this as well, but we feel that the digital footprint is extremely important. And there are a number of things that we are able to do to help our agents make sure that their digital presence or online presence is a very strong, impactful message for people that do look for them online. One of the things that I would want you to know is that at Coldwell Banker, we do not consider ourselves to be a technology company. We believe that in real estate, it's all about relationships.
Relationships.
Absolutely. However, we know that in this very fast moving pace that we live in 2022, it's very difficult to manage leads and relationships if you're not leveraging technology. So we position the programs that we have in order to help our agents do just that. And I'm sure that Leslie probably has some thoughts about the digital footprint, the online presence as well.
Well, we have a CRM that helps the agents manage their business.
Oh, absolutely.
And keeps their sphere of influence, their past buyers, their past sellers, top of mind for the agent, so that we can really focus on outreach and help guide the agent to make sure that they're still top of mind for any of their past clients or sphere of influence. It's very important. And that we also want the agents to articulate their value proposition. So we do have a lot of technology that aids them in articulating their value proposition, same as Listing Concierge, but we work and collaborate with the agents to help them be able to differentiate themselves in a sea of sameness.
Yeah, a couple of things that I would share is that some things haven't changed in the very long time that we've all been in real estate. Of course, we know that it's important to have systems for lead generation that are sustainable and replicable. It's important for agents to have a very strong brand promise. And we believe that to buyers and sellers, that agents are the brand and that Coldwell Banker plays a very strong supporting role. We're a very important component of what that brand looks like. And then, of course, it's the systems that we have to follow up and to manage those relationships. But we know that brand, an agent's brand can evolve one of two ways. It either happens just because of things that agents say or do, or it can evolve very deliberately with purpose. And that's one of the things that we work to do, is to make sure that our agents are very thoughtful and have the resources that are necessary in order to build that brand. We know that every company says that they have stuff. And of course, I believe that our stuff, our websites, our education, our marketing resources, we believe that all of these things are the best in the industry. But the truth is, Lucy, is that agents really don't care about stuff. They care about business solutions. And that's what we strive to do, is help our agents identify what resources we're able to provide that become solutions for their business, that help them to deliver an exceptional experience to their buyers and sellers, because we know that when our clients experience something that is extraordinary, our agents will close more of the leads they come in contact with and get more referrals.
You know what, Laura, and one thing I want to add to all that is, besides all the solutions, we like to have fun. And we like to celebrate our agents. I think that's so important.
Oh, yes. And you know how? You always have great events for your agents, and the award ceremonies that you have in Florida, and you had one, I believe, in Las Vegas in the past. So it's really incredible how you guys can have fun.
It's so important to celebrate their wins
Absolutely.
and tout their successes. I mean, we have a family day where we invite all of our agents and their family members to come and help celebrate their own successes, because it's not only the agent that's important, but it's also their partner and their children that help them become a success.
Oh yes, I can only imagine your mom is being gone every Sunday for the open house, and yes, so everyone should be appreciated. Yeah, you have an incredible brand. My next question I wanted to have, but I think you answered it, but maybe we can just touch a little bit on it. How do you in this environment recruit and retain your agents? But I think the integrity, the history, the relationship, you put relationship as the foundation, and I think that is so important.
Lucy, yeah, it's true. Every real estate company has a platform, a business model. And, for some, they want to be the very cheapest, or for some, they want to be 100% virtual. Every company has a model that they put out into the marketplace to attract agents and business. Our business model is truly, we want to help our agents live an exceptional life. And we believe that we do that better than any other company helping them to do more business, coaching the agents to success with our education and one-on-one opportunities with our leadership. We help them to build and protect their wealth, and again, to celebrate and a fun and fresh way. We call those our core 4 values. And Lucy, we live them, we breathe them, and they make a difference. We've had tremendous growth since I've been in Atlanta. Our agent population has grown by 47%.
Wow.
Since we acquired the companies in 2017 in the Carolinas that comprise our organization there, we've grown by 44.5%. And we believe that it's our strong leadership team, the talent that we have, like Leslie and her team in our organization, and of course our company's philosophy.
And what's important is that it's not that they just joined your Coldwell Banker. It's not that they just joined your team. Everyone would love to stay and grow because you help them grow. You help them grow. Every morning they wake up and they feel that if they need something, they can find the leadership and the management who will be on their side and who will hold their hand if they have to, or just chat, or just calm them down because something's going on in their family. And that's the relationship, and that's what's so important.
Absolutely.
Right?
Every agent in our organization has my personal cell phone number.
That is incredible. Well, that's wonderful.
We're a family.
We are.
I think we're a community, and we're a community that is there for the good, the bad, and the ugly to support each other.
I like that. And speaking of community, how does Coldwell Banker as organization and also as individual agents participate in the community? Because that is your foundation as well. That's who supports you.
Absolutely. We think it's very important for our agents to give back to the communities where they live and they work. And we're very proud of the work that our Coldwell Banker Foundation does this year. Our local charities have raised an incredible amount of money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, for the American Cancer Society, for Purple Stride, which is the pancreatic cancer research organization, as well as numerous hyperlocal organizations. And so we work to make sure that we give back part of every commission that we earn to our CB Cares Foundation, but it's certainly a priority for us, and we care very much about those communities where we live and work.
Thank you so much. Anything you would like to add, Leslie?
I think we've covered everything. You can tell we've been here for quite a while. We'll call ourselves legacy employees.
Right.
Legacy employee, but it doesn't feel like it. Leslie, it does not feel like it at all. It feels like you are just 1 week on a job and you are still just as excited as 10 days ago.
Well, we're very passionate about what we do, and because we have such incredible people that we work with, it's easy to remain passionate and every day wake up excited to see what we can do to make a difference for our people.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking about your wonderful company, your great office, and your awesome agents.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to spend some time with you. It's been great.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All the best.